Sorry, I'll try harder.
Hello? What's up, girl? Happy weekend. We made it. Yes, we
A
made it.
Tennessee mom has been charged with
I haven't been
murder.
feeling
She
well,
killed the
but
boy she found
there's a
under
lot
her
that's been
daughter
happening,
bed.
a lot. But I wasn't really going to go online, but then I came across this story, and I said I have to speak on it. And then on top of that, I saw another story that occurred in February that I want to speak on as well. So this is about this mother here that it had. I don't know what happened, but we're going to take a look at it. It looks like there was an altercation, but let's take a look into it. So, yeah, it's about this woman and her daughter and these men today. All right, bye. So, hey, y'all, like I said, yes, I did say it is about this woman, right? So I want to say, first of all, I don't know what happened. Okay, as far as I'm concerned, I do agree with people having weapons, but I feel like that the people with weapons should at least not shoot to kill. You understand what I'm saying? Because I don't want a killing on my soul, and I don't know who think that shit is cute, but murder don't exist for me. Because I don't try and I don't have murderous thoughts. If you have murderous thoughts, there's something wrong with you. I'm just gonna let you know. However, there is I do have thoughts of fucking bitches up. You feel me? And I can understand how she would want to fuck this ass up. But I don't know about taking his life. So let's look into the story to see what caused her to feel that she had to looks like take this young man's life. Okay, so as you see, it says here clearly, mother charged with murder for killing man she found sneaking into her daughter's bedroom, the police say. Now let's look at the overview of it, and there is an article. You can find the information. I will put the reference for it. Let's take a look at this. A Memphis mother named Kendra Scott, 36, was arrested and charged with first-degree murder after police say she shot and killed a 20-year-old man. She found the man hiding under her teenage daughter's bed after her daughter secretly invited the man into the home. Now, once again, you missed this part here. The daughter secretly invited the man into her home. That's the problem right there. She did not know what the hell her daughter was doing or capable of. 20 years old is grown, so you can't really control their vaginal parts at 20 years old. Really, at 16, it becomes a fight. I understand chastity belts. Okay, remember chastity belts when they put the girls on chastity belts back in the day? If I could have put mine on the chastity belt, I strapped that shit down. I'm just being honest to y'all because I know the problem that coochie's brain. I'm not delusional. As I told y'all, I raised both sexes. So both sexes. My story is the opposite sex. I had a little girl my son was messing with, and this little girl used to get her damn ass in my damn son's bedroom. And this was a hot tail ass, fast ass little girl. And I knew. One day I came home and I seen this. She was old, big old, fine, thick ass little girl. I seen her come. I said, my baby boy said, Mama, it's a woman under my bed. She was messing with my oldest son, and they pulled my damn baby boy into it. She's sneaking under my damn baby boy bed, hiding, and she gonna bring her big titty, big booty ass down the hallway. Told her, get her ass out. And she still was doing it. I would go there and find chairs. She sneaking. I'm trying to investigate to find her mama, and that shit started at the home. That's why I'm telling y'all that. Something was going on there. She told my son, me, she stayed right down the road. The lady down there said, no, she didn't. Her cousin was my nurse at the time. And she said, honey, when I seen your son with my niece, I knew that your son was gonna be in trouble because she knew her niece was a man eater. But anyway, that's my story. They was together, but the girl was sneaking in my son's bedroom, and I don't mind nobody getting their groove on, but don't be doing that shit. And I don't know, like the girl, I don't think the girl was even 18 yet. The little heifer was 17 years old. That's why I told my son to leave that damn girl alone. All right, so let's go ahead. How the incident happened, the entry. The daughter secretly let the 20-year-old man, Rodarius Morton, into the home through the back door. So she was sneaking his ass in the back door. And that poor mama didn't even know she was taking her ass to work. Which, like I said, at 20 years old is not much you can do. She should have told her mama. The discovery. The mother returned home angry and armed, banging on the door and demanding to know who was in her home. After gaining entry, she found Morton hiding under her daughter's bed. Which, Morton, baby, you should have did that. Because that little girl knew better sneaking you in there. Oh, Lord. At least he was 18, too. An argument broke out as Morton was leaving the home with his belongings. The pair reached the front porch. Scott shot Morgan once in the... Oh, my God. She going down, y'all. He was pronounced dead. She going down. This is what I was talking about. Murder. That was cold-blooded murder. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Because I myself am a single mom. And I have had things happen. Don't infect your daughter with your hate for men. I don't hate men. I actually love them. But I don't think you should infect your daughter with your hate for men. She ain't have to shoot that boy in the back of the head. That's a coward move. She should have let that boy go. So yeah, they're going to throw her under the jail. The arrest. Scott admitted to shooting him, telling officers she did what she had to do. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You did not have to take that boy's life. No, ma'am. You did not have to do that. So the police arrested Scott and charged her with first-degree murder and employing a firearm during the commission of a dangerous felony. The daughter told police her mother had previously warned that if she ever caught a boy inside the house, she would cause him serious harm. Now, I ain't told my daughter that, but I done told my daughter, don't be bringing them little boys to my house. Okay, I did tell her that. And there was one little boy, I told her, I want to meet in. Because you got to do a face-off with them. You got to look them in their face so you can see who your children is messing with. I did all my sons like that. Let me tell y'all something. The ones that I knew wasn't no good for them was the ones that was hard to meet their mamas, and it was hard to get along with them. But the ones that I could meet and get along with them, I knew they were safe. I always tried to meet everybody until they got to an age where I could not keep them under my thumb. Because my children, I have no babies. All right? Prosecutors are using this past threat and the fact that the man was shot while leaving at the basis of first-degree murder charge. And see, now, let me say this. That daughter, she should have shut her damn mouth. Yeah, I'm going to say it. I don't know why the hell she want to run her ass and say that about her mama. Because in that case, heifer, if you want to tell all your mama business, why you wasn't fucking him in his house? Or why you wasn't fucking a nigga that had his own house? That's what I'm talking about. You can't be having them in there being grown. You better teach your daughters to take their asses to a motel or get somebody that got a debit or credit card that he can get a motel if you want to really get into it. While you around here now, that mama gone though. Honestly and truly, I'm not scared of a gun, but I don't know. I'm not scared of them, but what they're used for scares me, which is taking a person's life. So let's go on to the next story. Because I just kind of wanted to brush over that and ask y'all, how did y'all feel if this happened? And is there any stories that you've encountered where you've had to deal with a person that was young being too fast, too grown, too soon? With my baby boy, with him, it was when he returned home, he had hooked up with a girl. And this girl was this girl mama, and to this day, I don't know this woman, but I probably would still face that hoe off. I'm going to tell you the truth. Some of these females pisses me the fuck off with how they look at sexuality and how they allow these children to be overtly sexual. This little boy was living with the girl and her mama. Now, I know my child very, very well. He is a father of 2 right now. My thing is, when I tell y'all I went and knocked on this lady door trying to get this lady and called this lady and told this lady, hey, lady, my son don't need to be living with you. How about the bitch worked at the mental hospital? So the hospitals hire anybody. And so do the jails, as we see. So that's my story. I had a little girl sneaking in there. And then my son was donkey fucking. Because that's what they doing when they mutton y'all asses out too early. I know my language is bad. And he was 16. Yeah. And the other story is so I had the girl, I had the boy. And then my daughter was dating this little boy, and he was grown.
Thanks for tuning in.
Talking about, can't he see my daughter? My daughter not knowing nobody going to bounce her ass. Talking about, Hey, he said, can I come outside and talk to him in his car? I looked at that damn watch. Honey, it was 11 some odd line. If you don't tell that little boy to take his ass home, I know something. My daughter tell me, no, Mama. Exactly. He don't need to meet me, because if he's scared to meet me, he ain't no good. So let's go on to the next story. See y'all soon.